Hello Pisces, how are you doing? Pisces, so your reading today is not going to have any dates on it. It's not going to be date specific. You can reverse the roles, so if I'm interpreting one side as one part of the story and the other side as another part, but you resonate with one or the other more, that's absolutely fine. You just fit it how it needs to. This is general message, so obviously it might not be for everybody. Please don't try and force the message to fit. You know, if it really isn't fitting with anything in your life, then it just means the message isn't for you. But hopefully in a later video something might come through for you. So it's been a while again, Pisces. I have a bad tendency to just disappear off YouTube for months on end and then I just pop back up. But I have been extremely busy, so that's why. So I'm gonna take the pace of this reading a lot slower than maybe I've done in the past. I think in the past when I've been doing videos, maybe I felt like I need to speak very, very quickly to get everybody engaged very fast in the message. But I find the messages aren't coming through as deeply as maybe they would if I really take my time with the cards. So I might stop and pause quite a bit, but that's just because I'm trying to get to that liminal space and bring through as much of the message as I can for you as authentically as possible. So I'm just looking at my 3 decks here. And which one should we start with for Pisces? We're going to start with this one. Okay. Oh, some of these cards are actually flipped. Hold on. There we go. Okay, Pisces. I've missed doing videos for you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have the Page of Water that's come out, but she came out reversed. So, Pisces. Pisces, you are retracting in something emotionally that you were giving to somebody else. Because we've got all these butterflies here. And if this card was upright, I would see all these butterflies like pouring out into the world in this like forward motion here. But because it's reversed, I'm seeing like all the waterfall just like turning back time. It's like everything's going in reverse. All those butterflies, all of those maybe wishes, hopes, ideals, romantic gestures of affection that you were maybe putting out into the world and giving to someone, maybe giving to someone in particular. That's my housemate, sorry. You might hear my housemates walking around, I do apologize. But you're bringing it back now. It's like you're closing that back in. Perhaps maybe you were overgiving to somebody who either wasn't worthy of your affections or who they just fell flat with. They didn't appreciate it, or they didn't see it, or they just didn't accept it. Perhaps it was not returned to you. Affections that weren't returned. But Pisces, your energy is coming across so incredibly beautiful and gentle. This, like, I know she looks like an angel here. It's like this angelic fairy kind of very, very peaceful, very, very sweet and endearing energy. So it's like, even though perhaps this is uncomfortable or painful or like, yeah, like sore for you and your heart, it's not, you're not getting like angry or bitter or like not even incredibly frustrated over it. You're just a little bit sad, a little bit like of melancholy coming through. It's like Pisces is kind of lovingly given out all of these butterflies out into the world, out towards someone, and it's just fallen flat and it hasn't come back to you, Pisces. So now it's like, okay, I'm not going to release any more butterflies. I'm keeping all the butterflies next to me for now. They can just circle in my orbit. Those butterflies can be loving affection, as I said. I think it's more romantic, to be honest with you, because we've started the reading with the Page of Cups, or the Angel of Cups in this tarot. Anyway, this is the Haunted House tarot this card's from. But yeah, Pisces being Pisces, you're taking it, maybe the rejection or the loss of wish fulfillment, or what you perceive to be a wish fulfillment. You're taking it just like on the chin. You're just like, okay, well, that sucks. You know, I maybe thought that was going somewhere, or I thought, you know, this person maybe was mirroring my affections and they haven't, but you're not letting it hit you out of balance, which is a very, very evolved thing to be able to do. You're not letting it hit you out of balance. You're just like, back to center, back to self. Let's collect back in the butterflies, and we'll go from there and just keep moving forward. My sweet Pisces. Such sweet little fishies you are. Yeah. What was I saying? Okay, so we just had the Ten of Pentacles come out as well, but this came out in reverse too, so it came out like this. But I'm just going to hold it up right so you guys can actually see the pictures. Sorry, it doesn't focus. So, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What is the Ten of Pentacles? Well, the Ten of Pentacles is all about our legacy, right? It's all about the foundations that we've built in our lives, within relationships that we have established very strong connections in. And this, Pisces, is probably what you were kind of hoping for. It's what you're hoping for, or it's what you're longing for, it's what you're looking for. The Ten of Pentacles in this deck, this is like a book here. And you see there's like a lock on the book. It's like, Pisces, no matter how much you try to unlock this book, this Ten of Pentacles, this long-lasting, stable relationship, it's just not happening. Like, you just can't find the key. There's so much snow. It's like the key for this book is hidden somewhere in this snow, and Pisces can't find it. And Pisces is looking so hard. Pisces is sending out their butterflies. They're sending out their butterflies. Oh, do you know what this is making me think of now? It's making me think of, you know, Gandalf in, is it the first Lord of the Rings? When he has the moth and he like whispers that little message into the moth's ear, and then the moth like flies away to send help, basically. It's like Pisces is here. She's like whispering to all these butterflies, like, find my key. Pisces, find my key. Find my key, please, butterflies. So I can open this. So I can unlock this chapter. This is a book on your shelf, Pisces. I want to say this, right? This book exists on the shelf of your life. Okay, if we were to look at the library of your life, and we were to look at all the books that were laying on it, of all the chapters, all the cycles that Pisces is going to go through, that's maybe preordained, or ones that you've been through, you know, like school, or you know, like first steps, like, you know, your whole spectrum of your life is like in this library. We could like even like we can call it the Akashic Records. Okay, this book does exist for you, Pisces, and I feel like maybe you're losing hope that it doesn't because it's not happened yet. It's like, God, I keep sending out all these butterflies into the universe, all these like hopeful messages. Like, you could literally be sending out lots of messages to potential love interests, and you know, all of the butterflies are coming back and they haven't brought anything to you. None of those butterflies that you're sending out are coming back with the key. They're not bringing the key back to you. And Pisces is just like, how many more butterflies do I have to send out into the universe before I find my key for my Ten of Pentacles? And you're starting to lose hope now. You're starting to lose hope. And you know, going into that state of melancholy or feeling just down about it. Like you're feeling just really sad, like really sad, let down. Just like, is there any point to keep trying when I'm not seeing anything coming back to me? I'm not seeing anything returning. But that's why I want to assure you, Pisces, that this book does exist in your library. I.e., what I mean by that is this book does exist in your future. Just not yet. Just not yet, Pisces. So don't be disheartened. Okay, I want to bring in another deck now. Bring in this one. Let's get a bit more for my Pisces. Damn, okay. We've got 3 individuals here in the reading. So we've got the King of Wands. Almost said the Knight of Wands there though. The King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Magician. So the Magician isn't representing a person, the Magician's representing an energy, which I'm going to come over to in a minute. But this King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, I feel like is representing 2 people in the dynamic. So just to make things easier, I'm going to refer to them as the King and Queen. You know, you interpret whoever it is that you feel like maybe you relate to more, or you know around you that might relate to the individuals more. The Queen of Pentacles, you see how she's holding this big pentacle here and she's looking down on it. It looks so heavy, Pisces. It looks so heavy. It looks like whoever this Queen of Pentacles is the only person that was carrying all of the weight in the situation. They were carrying all of the weight. They were putting in all of the work. They were putting in all of the nurturing, all right? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's the nurturer, right? Whoever the Queen of Pentacles is or was the one putting in all the effort, tending to the harvest, tending to the connection, trying to bring it into fruition, trying to create something, build strong foundations. You were tending to the weeds in the garden. You were really trying, if that is you, Pisces. If I'm just saying you, just, if that's not you and you're the other person, that's cool. But it's just easier for me to interpret it like this. But one person here was overgiving way more. And we can see that because you see how the moon here is exactly the same as the moon in this night. I keep calling it the Knight of Wands. Him, she, whoever it is. There's a reason for that. I'll get to that in a second. I keep calling it the Knight of Wands. It's the King of Wands, all right? So, as I was saying, you are massively... I'm just going to keep saying you because otherwise we're going to be here all night. You, Queen of Pentacles, whoever the Queen of Pentacles is, was massively overgiving compared to the King of Wands here, because the moon here is exactly the same as the moon in the King of Wands, but it is so much more prominent. Like, the size difference is just huge. It's far more larger in the picture. It takes up more space. And what is the moon? The moon's the emotions. It's the emotions. And the moon is obviously Cancer, which is the crab, which is the great mother, the nurturer. So the reason why I keep calling this King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, is because maybe this person you thought was the King of Wands. You thought this person was fiery, was passionate, charismatic, magnetic. And maybe that's why this Queen of Pentacles here was so drawn to whoever this King of Wands was. But this King of Wands was actually a Knight of Wands in disguise. Do you see all these little children that are around them? That's what they are. You thought initially they were this King of Wands here, but actually in reality, you know, they're just these very scared, immature, I want to say very immature, scared little child inside. Like, they have their own issues, Pisces. They have their own issues that they are not addressing, or their own demons that they are struggling to make peace with. Because this is so interesting. Okay, so do you see how the Queen of Pentacles, she also has these little children that are around her, near her skirt? So Pisces, this is almost representing the Queen of Pentacles like inner child, all right? Or their inner shadows, inner shadows, not inner child, inner shadows, okay? Do you see how the ones around the Queen of Pentacles are all asleep? I mean, this is really bad that it's not focusing, but these ones all here are all asleep. I'm really sorry if you can hear my housemate. But the ones on the King of Wands, do you see how they're like climbing up onto him? They're like pulling him, grabbing him, climbing up onto him, like interfering with whatever it is that he's trying to do here. So this is telling me that this person, whoever the King of Wands is, hasn't dealt with their inner shadows. They haven't dealt with that shadow side of themselves, whatever that may be. We all have very, very different shadows. Shadows can be jealousy, it can be codependency, you know, it's all that devilish energy, all the things that we haven't processed maybe from childhood that are affecting how we behave as an adult and in our adult relationships. But Pisces, you've done so much inner work, you've done so much shadow work, whether it's been consciously or subconsciously. But I feel like probably more consciously if we're talking about Pisces, and a Pisces who's watching videos like this, and you probably have done a lot of conscious shadow work. So this is why I think that this is probably you, Pisces, and this is somebody else. You've dealt with your demons, you've dealt with your shadows. We're always going to have them there, but you've done a lot more work, a considerable amount of work more than this individual here. So even though this person might be masquerading as a Knight of Wands personality, actually behind closed doors and in actual reality, this person has a lot of baggage, a lot of own issues that they need to deal with, Pisces. And Pisces is always that martyr, right? Pisces is always that self-sacrificial lamb kind of energy, you know, the innocence, you know, you want to give, you want to heal, you want, you know, you're always kind of attracted to slightly damaged souls maybe, because, you know, you see the best in people, and, you know, perhaps sometimes you can look at things through rose-tinted glasses, and you see the best in people and you don't maybe take them necessarily for face value. I'm a Pisces, so I completely understand that. But this person wasn't who you thought they were, or then they weren't the personality that you thought they were. So as sad as you might be, Pisces, because your little butterflies haven't brought back any dividends for you, they haven't brought back that hope, that wish fulfillment that you had maybe surrounding this connection. Even though you're sad about that, Pisces, it was for a reason. I know it's very easy for me to say that, but when you're actually going through it, it's a very different experience. But this is why I was trying to applaud you earlier, Pisces, because you're still coming across as very, like, just humble about it. Like, I don't see Pisces like in, you know, absolute agony or pain. Like, this is quite an evolved Pisces in that sense. You know, you're just kind of very humbly accepting it, accepting defeat. Or you're not even, you know, defeat doesn't even seem like the right word. You're just like accepting how the cards have fallen. But for now, I feel like you're putting a break on the butterflies and you're bringing all the butterflies back to yourself, which is, I think, maybe the right thing and what's needed. Or maybe just not sending out so many butterflies all at one go, if you get my drift. But like I was saying, Pisces, they didn't match you. They didn't match you because this is Queen of Pentacles, this is King of Wands, fire, and this is earth. They didn't match you, Pisces. Your moon was far bigger than their moon. And actually, like, now that I've flipped these cards round, I can see Pisces like maybe walking away now. And this one here is now left battling with their own inner demons and their own inner shadows, but Pisces is like, nah, I'm done. I'm leaving this connection now. Nothing came back from it. I'm not going to pour all my time and energy into it. Because Pisces, the Magician here is coming in, and this is definitely the overarching energy of, I think, the kind of state that you're sitting in, the energetic state that you're sitting in. Like you are trying very hard to manifest something. I'm really drawn to all these shadows in the background here. I'm really weirdly drawn to them. Just give me a minute. This to me seems like spirit activity, but not spirit activity in the sense of like ghosts and stuff. I'm just talking about a guide team, or, you know, helpers that maybe we have in other planes of existence that help us grow and move forward in a way that is most beneficial for our own development and for our own heart healing. And Pisces, I feel like as humble as you are in this, I was just about to say the next word that I was going to say, as humble as you are appearing, you are still somewhat frustrated at the situation. That was what I was going to say, but frustrated, tried to jump out beforehand. So you are frustrated. I feel like you're frustrated maybe because things aren't moving quick enough, because the fact that I just jumped to the word frustrating when I hadn't even finished the word humble. Things aren't moving quick enough for you, because like now I'm looking at you just beating this cup with this stick here. Pisces is like, give me my Ace of Cups. Why is the universe not giving me my Ace of Cups? Do you see how this Ace of Cups here is like actually blood? It's not clear water. And it's like you're putting your finger in, you're dipping your finger into all this water, into all of these cups, checking the temperature in each one. You're trying to find the Ace of Cups that's the perfect temperature for you. So, you know, this, like I was saying with all these butterflies before, you might be sending out tons of messages to people, you know, in the dating scene or whatever, and none of them are bringing anything back. And Pisces, here you are trying to, you know, ferociously manifest something, and every single cup that you're putting your finger in and testing the water and testing the temperature just isn't the right temperature for you. It's not right for you. Each one's just like slightly too hot, slightly too cold, not the right color, not the right liquid. Like, it's just nothing's fitting the way it needs to fit. And that's why, Pisces, you're here with this stick and you're starting to get a wee bit frustrated now. But all these shadows in the background here, I'm going to pull a separate card for those shadows, because I feel like that's more spirit guide team or something else that's coming through. Okay, so we have Solace in the reverse, the Honesty card, and the Singer of Healing. So Pisces, if you're truly honest with yourself, if you were to have an honest conversation with yourself right now, you're looking for the sun in the wrong places. You're looking for the sun in the wrong places, because solace is the sunshine. Solace is the sun. It's the divine. You're looking for that in all the wrong places, Pisces. You will get your healing, this healing that maybe you're looking for through this Ten of Pentacles. This will come. It will come, and it will come when it's ready, and it will come at the right time, and it will come in the correct package. It will come in the correct cup. But for now, stop putting all of your focus and your attention on finding the sun in these cups, because you're not going to find it there. Because right now, your sunshine is in other areas of your life, in friendships, in art, in creativity, maybe in your work. Pisces, you know, or whichever Pisces I'm talking to, knows exactly where they should be looking for the sun, but for some reason Pisces isn't doing it. Pisces is looking for the sun in this cup instead. And it's like, Pisces, you won't find the sun in the cup. You need to look to the sky to find the sun. You need to look to the sky. And what is the sky if it's not our mind and our vision and the way that our brain works and our dreams and our creativity? It's the dreams and the visions, the manifestations. Manifestation, is that the right word? Manifestations. That doesn't seem like the right word, but I'm pretty sure it is, if it's not. You're looking in all the wrong places. So Pisces, start turning your eyesight somewhere else. Start channeling your focus elsewhere. And that's when you're going to find all of your butterflies starting to come back to you. But they're going to be bringing very different packages. And one of them might even have your key in it. Okay? All right, Pisces, it feels like the message has ended there. So thank you for watching, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully there was something in there for you. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, Pisces.